Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and it's the weekly reading for the week June 10 to 16. So your cards this week, Cancer, energies leaving, completing, or transitioning. You have the Hierophant. Focus energies this week, you have the Seven of Wands clarified with transformation, and you have the Eight of Swords coming in towards the end of the week. So Cancer, let's start here with the Hierophant, which also came out with the King of Wands. So the Hierophant really, it deals with traditions, institutions, spirituality. So there's a few different readings of this combination here. So in your recent past, you could have been, questioning your faith, and you may have even have been receiving some spiritual knowledge or lessons or teachings from a fire sign male, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Now, that's one definition there. Or the Hierophant can also indicate institutions and institutionalized thinking. So, for example, it could be the institution of marriage or committed relationship with your King of Wands, with your visionary leader, fire sign energy there. It could be the institution of, work. So especially if you work in some kind of government department or banking, you might even be working in a university, you may be a student, and perhaps, your lecturer, mentor, boss, or, whoever's sort of in that position of authority over you could be a fire sign male. And with that Hierophant energy, it can have you questioning the values that are imposed on you through that institution versus your own values. So, if you're working in a certain kind of institutionalized environment, there's going to be rules and regulations that you need to follow, and you might not be able to put your own insight and creativity in that role. If you're in a very traditional relationship, does that align with your values and your thinking and that sort of thing? It really asks you if the situation that you're in, whatever it is you're dealing with, some kind of institutionalized situation, whether it aligns with your values and whether it's giving you what you need or not. So very interesting here. So this week, Cancer, we have interesting energy here as well. We have the Seven of Wands, and I wanted to pull a second card from Star Child Tarot deck for that position. And I got Transformation, which is equivalent to the Death card, and guess what again? The Hierophant. So, look, it really is the theme of your reading. You're questioning your beliefs and whether your current situations and infrastructure aligns with that. So, that Seven of Wands calls you to have sort of tap into your warrior spirit this week and persevere with this process that you're going through. Now, with the Transformation card here, which is the Death card, it can indicate that you may need to let something go that doesn't serve you anymore, doesn't align with your values, doesn't align with your beliefs. And through letting that go, then you will actually undergo an alchemical transformation. And that could be through then being able to live in line with your own true values and beliefs. So it's a very interesting energy. So this could be the week where you decide to let go of something and let it die, let it die its death. Because through doing that and letting it go, that's when you create the space for that new thing that does align with you to come on in. So once again, that Seven of Wands is the message to persevere and have resilience while you're going through that, and tap into your warrior spirit. Be strong, be brave, and, you'll be able to let go of those things that don't serve you anymore. And at the end of the week, Cancer, we have the Eight of Swords clarified with the Eight of Cups. So here, we see in the Eight of Swords somebody who's been held bound by something. And I really think that this is, being held by those old beliefs, old values that don't fulfill you, don't fit with you, don't align with your beliefs. And through that, there's been sort of internal conflict, maybe sort of, feelings of guilt, that type of thing. Guilt because you don't feel like you're able to live in line with them. Guilt because, you've got your own way inside you that you want to go, but, you don't feel that it's the right thing to do to live that way. you know, the Eight of Swords sees someone who is blinded by the situation. So it's often that if this authority, you know, work situation, boss, mentor, whatever it is quite strong and dominant in their beliefs, then you know, then you can really sort of start losing that side of yourself that wants to align with its values. So feeling blinded in your own light. But we see in the Eight of Swords there that character could actually walk free if she wanted to. And that's why it's very interesting that we see the Eight of Cups here as the progression from that card. It sees you actually breaking free from those, from that binding, and actually walking away and leaving something that doesn't serve you anymore. Because, you know, that situation left you, you know, with a hole, basically, with one cup missing. It wasn't the full suite of cups. You know, it wasn't emotionally fulfilling for you. There was something missing, and so you need to walk away and find that somewhere else. So I do see that you are leaving something this week that doesn't meet your values, doesn't align for you, and through leaving that's when you'll be open to that transformation and be able to receive in the new beginning that you deserve. And Cancer, you know, you do have two number 8s here in this final position coming in towards the end of the week. So 8 being the number of mastery and power. So it sees you stepping back into your power and having the power to actually be able to choose and make a decision whether you stay in the situation or whether you walk away from it. And, you know, with 8 being, you know, the number of mastery, it's highly likely that, you know, you learnt what you needed to out of the situation, and now you're ready to move forward in your own direction. So that's what I have for you this week, Cancer. Good luck with that. It's only, you know, a much more fulfilling road ahead for you. Just keeping in mind it's a general reading, so it won't resonate for every Cancer out there, and we'll see you for another reading next week.